Losing one or two trades when trading Forex or any other market is normal, but blowing your entire account in just one day is not. So how can one deal with that to turn a losing account into a profitable account? So in this video, we'll be looking at how to deal with your daily drawdowns when trading with MYFXBOOK fund, and also I'll show you some solutions that you can use to avoid losing your account. Also, I'll show you some best way to avoid big drawdowns when trading. So traders, welcome back to my channel, and this is your boy Golgi. So if you are new to my channel, please like this video and click on the subscribe button to be notified on the coming videos. Traders, let's get into the video. So as a trader, we are all likely to have a bad trading days or lose some trades sometimes. But how can we control our daily drawdowns to prevent blowing our accounts? Most of this issue is not all the time with trading strategy, but rather risk management and trade management. So now, let's take a look at a trader who has a $5,000 account with MYFXBOOK fund. So let's look at how he can prevent his account from blowing, or how he can prevent himself from violating the daily drawdown rules. So with this, I'm going to use the evaluation stage account, and if you click on the evaluation, and with this you could see that for the phase 1 he has to pass the evaluation stage with 8% profit of his initial capital, and for the second phase he needs to pass with 5% profit with his initial capital. So the trader has a daily drawdown of $250 and overall drawdown of $600. So how can this trader prevent himself from not violating the 250 daily drawdown? So there are 3 things that I want any trader who is watching this video, or any trader who has signed up to any of these accounts to use. The first thing that he has to take note is that the person has to risk only 1% of his trading capital. So only 1% of your trading capital, risking it, you will be able to pass the trading challenge in less than 2 weeks. And I've applied this strategy and it works very well. So I'll be showing you. So with this, you could see that the $5,000 account, the person have a daily drawdown of $250 and overall drawdown of $600. So I'll be using my Excel sheet that I developed, but you can go to Play Store or Apple Store. You'll be able to get a risk calculator, whereby if you insert your startup capital, it will help you to get everything that you need, which I'll be showing in this video. So with this is my risk management tool, and I use this one to prevent my account from blowing, and also I use this one to check my daily drawdowns. So I'll set up this. I have an account of 5,000. My current balance should also be 5,000. My account balance should be 5,000. So if I have $5,000 account, which is my first fund, what I'll do is, the first rule, which I told you, is to risk only 1% of your trading capital. So if I risk 1% of my trading capital and I'm able to trade well, at the end of the day, if I use good risk to reward, which is the second thing that you have to know, after using 1% of your trading account, the next thing that you should know is using 1 to 3 risk to reward. So you could see that after using 1% of my trading account, I'm also using 1 to 3 risk to reward, which means that if I'm losing 50 pips, my take profit should be 3 times of this, which is 150. And with this, you could see that my loss size I'll be using is 0.1, and if this trade turns out to be good, I'll make a profit of $450. So for my own trading strategy, I have a way that I trade. So you could see that if I try to follow that trading strategy, and a day I'm able to take 2 trades, meaning if all the 2 trades end up in a loss, I'm going to only lose $100. And if the trade goes in a profit, I'm going to win $300. And with this, I've already passed the first challenge. As we saw here, you could see that the first challenge, I have to make 8% of my 5,000, and that is around $400. So if I'm able to take my first 2 trades in the day, and all these 2 trades end up in a win, meaning I've made $300 and I only have $100 to able to pass the challenge. And you can do this, like I said, within 1 week or two. But if I try to follow my trading strategy, like I said, 1 risk to reward, and also using 1 to 3, at the end of the week, if I'm able to take only 4 trades, I'll be able to make a profit of $600. And with that, I've even made more than what I have to use to pass the first challenge. And I can also use this same strategy to also apply to the second challenge. And with that, you can also pass the second challenge in a very simple way. So this is a simple risk management tool that you can use for your trading strategy. Every trader has its own trading strategy, and I think most of the problems come from risk management. You should make sure that before you enter into the market, you have a good trading strategy, but for risk, it's very important. So traders, this is a simple risk management tool that you can use. In my description box, I'll check up some of the top apps that you can use for risk management, and I'll add it there. So you can check up and you get all this information on those apps, whereby you can apply it and you'll be able to get all those information. So traders, the last key thing I want to tell you about my 3 key things that I use is being patient. Most of the time, you can lose 2-3 trades in a row, but with this, you could see that as I lose more, I will not violate my daily drawdown, because even if I take 2 trades in a day, the highest risk, it will be $100. And if you look at my risk, it will be around 250 daily drawdown. So if I'm risking 100 and my daily drawdown is 250, meaning it's closely half of it, which with this, I'm never going to blow my Forex fund or any other trading platform that I use. So you can use this trading strategy to apply to all other platforms, and I think this will work for you. So this is a simple way you can use to prevent violating the daily drawdown that you have when trading. So traders, I'll end my video here. In my coming videos, I'll give you more tips and clues that you can use. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.